Hi, I'm Emily Chambless, and when I think of a legacy of innovation, my initial response is to think of the groundbreaking discoveries, inventions, and ideas of our past, like Thomas Edison and the light bulb, or Benjamin Franklin and the lightning rod. However, I believe it's also about our future. What can we offer to future generations to come, and what can we leave behind to change the world and ensure we're never forgotten? Now, to innovate means to establish a change in something by implementing new methods, ideas, and products. A legacy is a long-lasting impact, something that is based off actions or events that happened in the past or in someone's life. And now, you don't have to be some famous scientist like Albert Einstein to be an innovator. You can be someone like Martin Luther King or Elon Musk or Leonardo da Vinci. You can be someone from an oppressed individual to an intellectual genius to an artist. The possibilities are limitless. But an innovator never backs down from a challenge. They don't get scared of something they don't know. They do not give up. Now, how do we become innovators? We must be bold and active. We can't fear the unknown or stay inside the box. Once we decide what we're passionate about and how we want to innovate it, our instinct is to think about the most logical way to do this. And that's okay, but that's not always the case. Alfred Nobel is a great example of a legacy of innovation, because he both discovered something practical, dynamite, that would be used for years later on, but also he created an organization that highlighted innovators each year called the Nobel Peace Prize. Now, his legacy is intertwined with over 1,000 others. He lifted others up through his success. One of my favorite innovators and a Nobel Peace Prize winner is Elie Wiesel. Elie Wiesel touched over 10 million people through his book of first-person accounts on the Holocaust. He gave a heart-wrenching and powerful speech in 1986 to accept the prize, called The Perils of Indifference. The tone was one of a true innovator. He was passionate, but not afraid of judgment. He was harsh, raw, and moving. And he said, he has tried to keep the memory alive. He has tried to fight those who would forget, because to forget would mean we are guilty. We are accomplices. He talks a lot about the sins of silence during the bloodshed, which is something that I don't think anyone was prepared, but he held us accountable for the indifference we were. You must always take sides, he says, because being neutral helps the oppressor. Silence encourages the tormentor, but does not help the tormented. He says we must interfere when lives are in danger, when human dignity is jeopardized, when national borders and sensitivities become irrelevant, but when men and women are being persecuted for their race, religion, or political beliefs, that place then, at that moment, should become the center of the universe. He was bold, genuine, and groundbreaking. His legacy of innovation will forever be remembered because he changed the world. He taught them to fear silence and indifference over fighting. He was an innovator for social justice. Now, innovators can all have different qualities and effects on the world. They can be curious, perceptive, out-of-the-box, adaptive, and a handful of other qualities. But they can shake things up in things like economics, societal norms, science, mathematics, engineering. It could be all of these, or it could be none of these. But the change of an innovator is always remembered because they want to improve life. I encourage you to break patterns, explore possibilities, and always have a mindset for improvement. I will be alongside you on my own journey to be like these inspirations and to leave my own legacy of innovation, just like the people who came before. Thank you.